Today I've got an absolutely gorgeous Greek apple cake for you. It's very easy to make, only a few ingredients, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So to start us off, first things first, as always, preheat your oven 375 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius. Get that off and out of the way. Now for this recipe, I'm using 3 of my favorite apples, Red Delicious, but you can use whatever you like. It is totally fine. You can use Granny Smith, Macintosh, whatever you prefer will totally work with this. Take an apple core and just right down the middle, just drive them down and out. This recipe really does look fantastic when it's all said and done. And all you're going to do is slice your apples about 1/4 of an inch thick into rings. And if you have some residual seeds and whatnot in the middle, no worries, just scoop them out. All right, so now that we have our apples sliced, we're going to take it one step further and we're going to actually have these. So there we go. Perfect. These are done, out of the way. Even if they start turning a little brown on you, no worries, they're going to bake off anyway. The next stage, I've got 1/2 cup of melted butter here that's going to go right into my mixer. And half of my sugar, 1 cup of sugar is going to go into this mixture as well. Drop it down, lock and load, and get this to be whipping up. All right, so now, while that's working here with our mixer, next part of this is our pan. I am using a 12-inch round, 13-inch round pan. I'm gonna unlock this, get this out of the way, and get this working. And you're gonna see where I'm going with this now. So this now is going to go into our pan here. And what you're going to do is spread this around the entire pan. So you're not going to only do the bottom, but you're also going to bring it up and you're going to do the sides too. And believe me when I tell you, a spatula will really help with this. And try and get this as high up as you can. The next thing, I'm going to take about a teaspoon, give or take, of cinnamon, and I'm just going to very lightly, very sparingly, just sprinkle some around the top of this. Here is where the fun starts. You're going to take whichever one of your most perfect apples and you're going to put this right in the middle here. Next, you're going to take your apple halves and you're going to place them around geometrically like this. See where I'm going with this? Imagine the design of this when this is going to be over and it's going to be baked off, how beautiful this is actually really going to look. And look what I've created. Like, look at this pattern that I've done here. It's absolutely fantastic. And this now is what is going to sit ultimately on top of our cake. Alrighty, now the next part of this, go back with our bowl here. Nothing to this at all, believe me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break in here 5 eggs. So there's our last egg going in here, plus 1 cup of sugar will go in here. Down, baby, lock and load. The next thing to go in here is 1 cup of self-rising flour. Very important, the self-rising flour part. So that will go in here, nice and easy. Reduce your speed. I can't stress this enough. Next is 1 teaspoon of baking powder will go into our mixer. 1/3 of a cup of raisins. The next thing to go in is 3/4 of a cup of chopped walnuts. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Gonna just pop it in there real easy. And our batter is basically done. Let me just undo this. This is going to be something. I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait This is going to be so delicious. Let me get rid of this. Put this here. Now, let me bring our pan back here that we had with our apples and our melted butter and sugar and cinnamon. And I'm going to take now, it's a very loose batter. Don't panic. It's the way it's supposed to be. And get this all evenly spread out throughout your pan and scrape the bottom. You don't want to miss any of this goodness at all. Carefully now, you're just going to roll your dough or your batter, your batter all around so it completely coats the apples. And this is what you should be looking like at this point. So now, you're going to pop this into your 375 degree preheated oven for about 45 to 50 minutes, give or take. Here is where the toothpick test will come into play. At about the 40-minute, 45-minute mark, start checking it. You want this to be like a nice brownish color without overdoing it as well. All right, so this is literally right out of the oven, maybe a minute or two ago. The trick to this now is to flip it or place it on our serving platter as soon as possible. So very quickly, I'm just going to take my knife, pull it away from the sides here. And at this point, we're going to take our platter, put it on top like this. And you're going to wish me luck. Or in my case, pray for me. So, take this. 1, 2, 3. That's good. That sounded actually pretty good. How do you think we did? This looks absolutely fan. You can smell this. This smells like, come give me a hug right now. So my friends, that's it for this recipe on Greek apple cake. By the way, apple cakes in Greece are huge. They're very, very popular. Everybody likes them. Different variations, so I'm sure I'll be coming up with or bringing back more recipes like this. Until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on social media, I'm everywhere. And until next time, I thank you for your time in watching this. Cheers, bye for now.